Don't judge us. It's instant. We have had a real coffee.
Thank you.
We've had 2 coffees already. We thought we'd better just stick to the instant, a lot weaker. But look, the power of the sun. We are using an electric kettle in the van.
Welcome back to the channel, guys, and welcome back to van life.
Van life,
Finally!
yes!
Sorry about that. A little bit overexcited, isn't she? But to be fair, it has been 6 months in the making. We've been completing this van and we finally got it done. It's finally legal and we are absolutely loving being away in it.
Oh my God, it's such a nice feeling, isn't it? We got here yesterday and honestly, I've loved every moment of it so far.
It's like we're newbies to van life. It's like we've been reborn.
Yeah, you know, you can imagine the feeling of this after all of the hard work. And we just found a really cool location as well, because obviously location makes all the difference. There was a lot of pressure on the location, the first destination in the new van, and we found a bit of a corker, haven't we?
So guys, before we show you our beautiful location where we're parked up in, I suppose we best talk about our plans. Now that the van has passed, it's finally legal, what are we doing? Well, we are planning a big trip. We are heading north, detouring to the land in Portugal to go and look after our friend's farm as well. But before we do that, basically I've got an appointment on the 25th in 10 days time that I can't really miss. So we thought we'd take this opportunity to do a little test run, test out the van, figure out what we need to change if we've forgotten anything, and escape the heat of the village.
Yes, today in our village is 37 degrees, so it's very, very toasty. And here we have a nice cool 29.
Good job we're doing this little test run, isn't it? This little list, it's getting bigger and bigger. This is a list of things we've forgotten or we need to buy, and then little changes.
In our defence, some things on the list is like washing up liquid that we could just go to the supermarket and buy, and kitchen roll. So, you know, but there is a lot of things that we've left at home.
Anyway, I suppose let's tell you where we are. Where is this magical place in southern Spain that's cooler than anywhere else? Well, we actually haven't travelled that far. We've driven for a couple of hours. We're just north of the beautiful city of Cadiz, just south of the Denanya National Park, which is famous for its bird life. And it's an area that we don't believe we've ever been to. We have explored a lot of Andalusia, like most of Andalusia. We've explored all the
Here I am.
Here she is.
Sneaked up on it, didn't I?
Came from nowhere.
I should have like made you jump or something.
Yeah, we've explored a lot of this coast, the Costa, you know, Tarifa, Caños, all that. It's absolutely stunning, really busy though. And then just north of Cadiz, we've come to this place called Scipione. Scipione?
Scipione, we'll put the name on screen. And we looked at the map and we thought, we haven't been there, have we? I don't think we've ever been there. So originally we were looking at like campsites and paid sites and things like that, because it's very difficult to find like free places to stay this time of year because everywhere is just so busy.
I was a little bit worried about coming out, I'm not going to lie, coming away on this trip, because it's going to be busy everywhere, all the campsites full, the kids are off school, it's hot, it's busy. I was thinking, oh, it's not going to be the perfect little test trip away, but...
What happened?
This one.
Little Missy here found a lovely little wild camp, as I do, and actually we were very surprised when we arrived last night, because it was just like, this is all right, isn't it? This is nice. Are we sure we're allowed to be here? We're allowed to stay here? But you know, there's no signs up. It's very quiet. We
came off the motorway, drove for a bit, and then we arrive in the area and there's all these like abandoned greenhouses like you get in Almeria. We're like, oh God, this is a wild goose chase. Where's she taking me? And then we arrive here and it's just this beautiful, stunning like sort of pine forest. There's a little chapel over there. There's lots of bins around, lots of benches.
A water tap.
Water tap. And loads of the locals today have been coming to fill up their water, so it must be quite good. And then I sent the drone up this morning, and about 3-4 kilometers that way is the beach, and then you've got the town over in that direction.
Yeah. Anyway, it was a really good night's sleep. Really peaceful, really quiet. The Guardia went past this morning. They didn't say anything. No one's really going to bother you down here. So we're quite happy, aren't we?
We are happy with the location and we've just been loving it.
Just check out how cool this van is looking. We've spray painted all of the wheels now, so they're looking like new. It's just such a big difference. And then Nick's done all of the trims again, like polished all of the trims. So they're like looking black rather than like kind of off grey. And yeah, he's also done all the little where it peels, these Fiats are renowned to like get the paint peeling off, and he's even done some of that with primer and then the overcoat. And yeah, it's not a perfect job, but it's pretty damn good.
We were a little bit worried. We sort of kind of left the house. We just packed loads of stuff in there. This is like the test run, as we said before. So we packed our winter gear, packed our summer gear, lots of food and condiments and all that sort of thing. And yesterday we spent the day just finding a place for everything, you know, slotting things, the bathroom and this and that. We've used everything as well, you know, we've had the mat out, we've had the chairs, table out, we've had the little flip table from the sofa.
Yeah.
And I have to say the layout, people are questioning us about the layout, but when you're parked in a beautiful location, little pine forest, trees out either door, and you've got the side door open, the back door open, and you can just wander through.
The layout just works really, really well for us and the doggies, and that's, you know, everyone's different, but for us it does. We were like that last night. It's perfect, isn't it? Getting all excited. So yes, I'm just going to go and get that little doggy over there who's wandering off. Des! Lizzie, come on. Good boy.
Why are you using that small knife?
I know. I thought we bought it. Oh yes, we did bring it. We have got like a proper big table and Nick's too lazy to get it out. Too relaxed, you see. Too relaxed. We are leaving this beautiful location, but I've got a feeling that we might be back in about an hour. We've got to head into town, and basically we haven't got any water on board, or only a little bit of drinking water, and although the fountain here is brilliant, we don't have any way to fill our tank. We need to get a, what do you call it, love?
Funnel.
A funnel, because it's one of those taps that isn't a, you know, a screw on or anything, so you can't actually fill up. So we're going to get a funnel. We haven't even done the dishes because we haven't got any washing up liquid, so we're heading out into town and yeah, check out the local area. Well, that wasn't a very long drive. 4 kilometres, I think, to the supermarket here that's open. Yeah, I'm not sure where the beach is from here. We'll have to check on the sat nav. But yeah, there's no parking there, is there? That'll do you. Getting good at parking this van, aren't you?
Not bad if I do say so myself, yeah. All right. Here she is.
I think I got everything on the list and a few extra items. Thank you, my love. Come on then, babies. Come on. Oh, they're attached. Let's go. Go, Diz. Good boys.
Good boys. Funny little area, isn't it? Funny little area. It's fun. You find these places in Spain which are like all bungalows and they've just got makeshift fences and stuff. Looks a bit run down.
We don't even know where we're going now, do we? Very low key.
They've got a massive pool the height of the fence. And then there's a little bit of rubbish.
Just a little bit of rubbish. I think we're heading back to our little park up for the night, and then we'll drive like a little bit further on, a little bit further north tomorrow, and check out the campsites and stuff that way.
The roundabout, take the third exit onto A2076.
I don't think we are going to get down to the beach today. But
You promised me a relaxing summer holiday.
There's no fault showing now. Is it?
No fault showing, no.
No fault.
Fault. Hill holder unavailable, see handbook. ESP unavailable, see handbook. We're just coming back from the shops, just driving down the road, no bumps, no nothing, straight road, and then we get this error message, and then the ASR lights coming on as well. Any ideas? Because we're stumped. Second day, such a high, and then boom, straight away slaps you on the face.
We've been in the fuse. Well, we haven't got any fuses actually. We've wrote that on our list, but we've had a look in the fuse box.
I'm looking at the fuse box, and the fuse for the ESP and that seems to be all right. The hill holder is obviously, it applies the brake for a couple of seconds after you take your foot off the brake, so you got a chance to accelerate when you're going up a hill, and it's hill holder. And then the other one is to do with stability when you're driving in bad weather conditions, I think, and gripping the road, so we can still drive. We haven't managed to fix our little issue, unfortunately.
Not yet.
Not yet.
We will.
We all do.
And can
if
I
it
just
keeps
say...
up all night long.
No, we're not doing it tonight, darling. I'll just say, before Nick rants, everything will be okay. And it's actually a little bit cold. Look, we've got changed. I've got changed. You've got changed. No, you haven't. Because it's a bit chilly. Tempted to get the hoodies out.
Damn it, I should have brought my onesie.
Not quite. Anyway.
Crazy just driving down the road and then it just happens, and that's the thing with van life. See, we're out of practice, like, you know, we finished the van, 6 months to complete the van build, get on the road, we've been on cloud 9 for like the first 36 hours.
And then something like this happens and you're just like, that, isn't it? Douche, and your mood just changes and you're like, oh, for, you know.
You realise how fragile it is, how it can be just going perfectly. And then obviously...
We always say, don't get too happy. You know what happens when you get too happy? Something goes wrong. But look, we haven't looked into it properly. It's getting late, so we're not doing the tests and the checks that we found out from Googling. We've also spoke to Frank and he made a really good suggestion too. And we're going to do it all in the morning, these little suggestions. And the van is still running. You know, we can drive to a garage, worst case scenario, and look at it there. So, you know, it's just because we've been so happy with the whole getting back into the van, and then obviously something happens like this.
This is why people quit van life, isn't it? I'm just saying, you have the highest highs and then the lowest lows, because, you know, you've got freedom, you can go anywhere, you can park in some incredible locations. But then you do have a lot of stresses.
You don't know what's going to happen from day to day, just generally anyway, like finding park-ups and everything else. And then when something happens like a mechanical issue and you can just get stuck, you in a way, you're kind of living on the edge a little bit.
You are, yeah.
And that's why it is as well quite an exciting way to live.
Every night you're not sure whether, you know, you're going to get moved on by the police.
Or you're going to get some
dodgy
people coming to knock on your door and things. So, yeah, it's all part of the adventure, my love, and I'm sure we are going to be okay with this one.
Yeah, we'll get through it. It's nothing. It's just a few little warning lights. Always better in the morning, especially when you wake up in a beautiful little pine forest and all the birds start talking to you. You take your dog for a walk and all the birds come and land on your shoulder. It's amazing.
It's time to go to bed now, isn't it? See you in the morning, guys.
See you in the morning.
Made the bed!
I know, I've been watching you.
Really?
You didn't think I was going to come back from the dog walk until you made the bed, did you?
You've been watching on the cameras?
Yes.
Seriously?
Thank you, Reolink, for allowing me to spy on my wife and for sponsoring today's video.
I can't believe you were watching me.
Can't you? Can't you? You think we got these cameras installed for security or to keep an eye on the dogs?
So in the van we have two cameras. We've got the Argos 3 Ultra. There's one there and there is one there, and that basically covers the whole van. So if anyone came in the back door or the side door, this one's got it covered, and anyone comes in the front and the side door, that one's got it covered. We've also got the house covered by Reolink 2. We've got our ET camera at home, which is the Argos 4 Pro, and that's basically a blind spot free 180 degree, and we've basically got that upstairs in our lounge, and it covers the whole area. You can see anyone coming through the back door, if anyone came up the stairs, and the window. So it's the only one you actually need for such a large area.
These cameras are great. There's so many different features and settings you can play around with. You get an alert to your phone if it detects an intruder. You can change sensitivity, the brightness of the flashlight. There's two-way audio, and the batteries are ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that we haven't charged these up for like 2 months or something, and they've been on constantly. This is a good time to get your Reolink cams as the Prime Day special sales are on. It's up to 53% off for the next couple of days. So click the link in the description. All of the details will be there. We've also done more detailed review videos of these before, which we'll link here now. Thank you, Reolink, for sponsoring our video today.
Three, two, one. It'd be a miracle if it's just fixed.
So far, no warning light.
We haven't done anything since last night. Last night we played around with the cables going to the brakes on the front wheels. One of them was a bit loose.
Well, this is quite a good sign. I told you it'd be all right, darling. Not getting overly excited. But as we don't have the warning thing coming on now, it probably means or indicates that the issue is just the sensor or something small. Don't you think? Because if it was something bigger, then the warning light would definitely be on.
And then it can't come on straight away, you'd think, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Let's just leave the engine running and charge that up a little bit as well now then.
Shall I turn the lights on? See if that brings
No,
on.
don't try and bring it on. The warning light's not beeping at us. So let's keep it that way, darling. Switch that off. We'll leave the engine running for a bit, charge the battery up, and yeah, well, that's a good sign straight away, isn't it? The van's been running totally perfect, hasn't it?
Which is weird,
Touch
while we're
wood.
just driving down the road. Touch wood, touch wood.
Touch wood. It's been running really well, you know. It hasn't missed a beat since we got it from Germany. It's been so good.
Some serious kilometres in it.
And obviously, you know, it was left sat for a little while before we took over the van and everything, and it's just been perfect. Yeah. So, hopefully. He's got a smile back on his face.
Life is the best life now, again.
He's been so blinking miserable, this one, I tell you. And I said, don't worry about it.
You know why though? Because we had such a fantastic first 36 hours. We're loving the van. We've used everything in the van. I don't know whether I've said this before. Was so excited until we had this issue, because we're just, you know, the van build, we finished that, and we're just loving being in the van and just using everything, testing everything out. And then that happened and we went so now that's hopefully fixed, touch wood.
Yes.
So don't jump to conclusions. Everything seems better in the morning. Those birds I spoke to this morning told me that it would be all right. Those little European greenfinches, they know what they're doing.
So we have left the camp, and basically The day's just got away with us today, it really has. We had lots of editing to do on the laptop and I've just been pottering in the van, just kind of enjoying it actually. So we thought we'd better leave, we better give the proper test drive on the van, make sure that warning light is staying off. So far so good, so keep your fingers crossed. I had 5 things on my shopping list yesterday and 2 of them I didn't get, so I have to go.
So I'm going into the shops today and that is very dangerous. Who knows what I could buy?
Yeah, so we were going to go to the beach today and have a proper explore, but we just haven't got round to it, and we will 100% show you the beach one way or another before the end of this vlog.
Tomorrow we're going to go exploring. Good morning. How did you sleep, love?
Oh, too good, because it's now almost 9 o'clock. Planned to get up at like 7, but just sleep so well.
I didn't get out of bed till nearly 1 o'clock though, did we?
That's true, yeah. It was quite a late night. We were editing and getting on with things, and before we knew it, it was 1 o'clock. But this morning, I just said to Nick, we should go to the beach immediately, just to make sure we go. Coffee, beach.
If we can get these little pups out of bed.
Doggies?
Dizzy? Diz? Ready to go to the beach? So guys, we've arrived at the coast, just parked Velton up. We're leaving him for the first time.
We're all nervous. We don't want to leave the van.
Obviously we've got cameras set up, so you know, you feel a little bit more secure, a
Yeah.
little bit of peace of mind. And we just arrived at the busy coast.
We thought coming down here early, we won't see anyone, it'll be really quiet, the dogs can come on the beach. Yeah, right. It's
All the
busy
Spanish
already.
generally go later, don't they, in the afternoon, so we thought we'd beat the rush, but not the case. But yeah, this is Costa de Bellina.
Yeah.
Seems quite upmarket. There's like some posh 4-star spa hotels here, some golf courses, very well kept.
It's very nice, isn't it? And yes, and this is only about 4 or 5 kilometres from the car park, and it's where we've been coming the last couple of days to the supermarket at the top of the road.
Enjoy that grass, boys. Feel like you're on holiday now, darling? Wow, the sand looks nice, doesn't it? Feels nice.
Now, there's no sign there saying no dogs. We have just creeped through this little sand dune area.
Squeaky.
It's quite nice, isn't it?
Look at this sand. This is typical of the Costa del Luz. Beautiful white powdery sand.
It's very nice.
Go on, Charlie, get him. Oh, Charlie. Come here. Good boy, go. Go on then. So unfortunately, there was a sign there saying no dogs on the beach.
Yeah,
Kind of
that's
expected, kind of expected.
fine. Yeah.
In the winter you can get away with it, can't you? But
In
yeah,
the winter
when it's
totally
busy.
fine, but it's normal. You have to find dedicated sort of dog beaches. Tarifa's always a good one, isn't it?
True, in a few places on that
Yeah.
coast are good.
It's understandable because lots of people don't pick up the poops, do they? Let's face it, and you go down the beach, you take your flip-flops off your shoes and you walk in bare feet.
And little kids playing, making sandcastles.
Exactly.
Yes, it's not nice, a little poo on the top of the castle.
Anyway, it's definitely a very warm one today, even though there's this cloud cover. It's very, very humid. And the little doggies are just hiding in the tree there. We're just waiting in the sand dunes and Nick's having a little dip. There's Nick. That ocean looks very, very inviting. So we've left the main beach area. How was your swim, my darling?
Lovely. The sea was perfect. It wasn't cold whatsoever. Gentle waves coming in, crystal clear water, really nice sand, lovely beach. Shame about all the people. Enjoying myself here. We would have something to eat if we had a little bit more time. Really nice coast this though. We haven't seen much at all, obviously. We've just had a little walk in either direction, but it's very tranquilo, very quiet, very peaceful. There's no big hectic main strip from what we've seen. Just a few little fish restaurants on the front and nice little tapas bars and stuff. Lovely beach, nice prom. Nice.
Low key.
Low key.
We like low key. You
We
see,
like
this
chill.
coast is it's where all the Spanish people go on holiday. Oh, lovely that, darling.
Lovely.
Thanks
lovely,
for bringing me.
lovely.
Thanks for bringing me out.
It's all right. Got to treat yourself once in a while, haven't you?
So we only put like an hour and 20 minutes on the van, on the parking. And to be honest, it is a little bit warm for the doggies and for us if you can't just be in the sea. It's boiling today, isn't it?
It's very humid and
Oh,
close.
gosh.
Felt a few drops of rain as well earlier, which is
Yeah,
weird.
very weird weather. But anyways, we are, I think, heading back to the pine
Back to
forest.
the trees, yeah, we need to get on with some work. We need to get this vlog edited and out for you.
Yes, because today is Thursday and the vlog's going out tonight. This vlog is going out tonight, so you can't say that we're not right on time kind of thing. So come and join us next week because we will be moving on. We're staying out. We are going to explore this coast further because we don't feel like we've done much exploring
We haven't
so
done
far.
much. We've only just got to the beach, haven't
Yeah,
you?
but
3
you need
days.
a couple of days to get back into the swing of
Yeah.
things, don't you, in van life? Especially a brand new van.
Yes.
That's, you know, little tweaks and things that we have to make, and then obviously the panic attack when we had the warning. But if you have had that warning light, the hill start, what is it?
The hill holder.
Hill holder
assist.
assist warning light. Let us know what you did about it. And yeah,
But problem solved, enjoying it again. Yeah, we are going to have a little look up this coast a little bit further, show you a little bit more in next week's vlog.
yes, definitely. We won't be in the same pine forest next week. So thanks all so much for watching. Follow us for daily updates on our other socials. And
Make sure
will...
you subscribe, tell
Oh,
all your
yes.
friends about us.
That would be
Because this
lovely.
is the Explorers Variety channel. You've got land stuff, you can have travel, you can have the whole shebang.
all sorts.
All sorts. Cute dogs, everything.
But we are very, very happy to be back on the road out exploring the new
Yes.
van. It's just, it is lovely. It really is. We are very happy. And come and see more of the happiness, hopefully, next week.
Take care, guys. See you next Thursday.
Keep going, keep their wings.
I'm going to get your bottom, Charlie. I'm going to get your bottom.